Finally, some decent numbers, 16 litres per 100. I guess we were lucky to be told about this place on a hunch too. We weren't sure if we'd even be able to get here with the van. Welcome back. Here we are on our way to the Bay of Fires. And these are the type of roads we've been travelling on for a few hours now. And with the auto, it's so effortless. They're steep in both directions, windy, narrow. Driving the car like a manual I am, third to second, second to third. Actually really enjoying it, really enjoying driving this car. A lot of fun, lots of power. We'll have a stay at the Big 4 at St Helens. So we're set up and off we go. Binalong Bay is our spot to check out today. A unique area. White sand and fine. How fine is it? Similar to Lake Mackenzie. Millie just made the reference, and the light blue water to the dark blue. Is this a hospital visit? Oh no. I don't know how you're gonna get to, whoa, good job. All right, we'll just take the adults track to the Bay of Fires. So I just assumed it was named after the red rocks on the coastline. But after doing a little bit of research, an early English explorer sailed past here in 1773 and spotted numerous Aboriginal fires along the coast. And that's how it got named, the Bay of Fires. But not for the fact that there is the red colour on the rocks. Look at those temperatures. Is this their summer? There's 12 degrees, 9 degrees, 11 degrees. We need hoodies here. We wanted to have a second go at Binalong Bay, which wasn't far for us from where we were staying at St Helens. That's where the kids were trying to get across yesterday. Gone. Look how dramatic the grey skies have made everything look. The water and the rocks. Hello over there! And then even to here, the clouds are breaking. A little bit of sun comes out. And look at the massive change. Nothing like a bit of brekkie in a car park.
Smells good.
It does, doesn't it? After brekkie, we go back out and the sun's that little bit higher. And again, magnificent viewing. Oh, no, don't give me your jumper. No, I'm not cold. Hey, thank you, roadrunner. Finally, some decent numbers. 16.36 litres per 100. So that was towing at a lot lower speeds. It just goes to show this little 2.8, when you are sitting on around the 95, 100 mark, you will get good numbers. Have a look at this coastline we're driving along here. Here we are heading to Freycinet National Park, which we'll visit Wineglass Bay, Coles Bay. Where are you off to?
It's oysters.
Whoa. Fresh oysters. Do you wanted fresh oysters?
I got it ready.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Just my finger.
Good?
They're really good. Cheers, and down the hatch. 1, 2, 3. You're right.
It's an acquired taste. Look at that.
Freycinet?
Freycinet. Okay.
I don't know.
Freycinet. We're going to get a national park permit. We're going to head bush. Wineglass Bay. Is that right?
Yes.
And Coles Bay. So we've had the oysters. I'm sure we're going to have more. Not sure about the kids. So this is our track, and looks like the first time we might be going into four-wheel drive in Tasmania. It says here four-wheel drive recommended. Whitewater Wall and Bluestone Bay. See what it's got to offer us. So national parks were quite reluctant to give us any information about this area. It's like they wanted to keep it a secret. Now they did say that in this area you don't need to book and it can get very busy. So basically, first in, best dressed. Now coming into the camping area, I see a perfect spot. First one on the left. But I was no chance of swinging the van around into it. So I push up a little bit to do a U-turn as soon as possible. Imagine somebody was only a couple hundred metres behind us, and my fear was they would take that same spot. So I'll get back to you in a little bit, as this U-turn did take some time.
So go past, but you can come back a little bit more.
I'm not going to hit it, am I?
If you keep going back, you would. But you can pick up room, but you're going to hit it. Go about this side.
go forward.
You're very close to it, Dan. Stop. You can't go back, because then when you go forward, it's going to turn back. Stop, you're getting closer. You're actually getting closer to it.
That was like so close. You got nothing on the... No, because you got nothing on the A-frame.
Those of you that have been watching us for a while, you'll remember this, trying to get into a camp.
Put your water on! Nicholas, Mum might need some muscle help.
Did I break my tail light?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, well, let's...
Overdoing things.
What about now? Just make sure it'll still do the same thing. It's going to hit. Is it okay?
Yeah, I think you're on...
All good?
I think so.
What's the chain doing at that full stretch?
What chain?
Is it okay? The chain that holds it together.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it's
right,
fine.
This is it. We're homebound. We made it into camp. What a lush spot. And I feel that the hardest part of getting in, it was narrow, so if we were going to meet anybody oncoming, it would have been an issue making room for a pass, but hardest part was turning around up there. But that's a pretty good camp. And then tomorrow night we get a spot in the national park which we've booked, so we can have a look at what the bush has to offer, and then tomorrow we're more into the national park touristy type thing.
We're all wanting to see a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, we all want to see a Tassie devil, don't we?
Supposedly they come out at nighter time.
And because they're scavengers, not hunters, most likely you don't see them because they're not out hunting. They're just out scavenging food and dead prey. I have to say I've been so happy with the suspension all these Ks later. And all we've been asking of the bags is 45 psi to tow this setup. And then we're running around the 12 psi with the trailer off. So there's a track that leads out of camp. Well marked track actually. We'll see where it leads to. We've all got our dancing shoes on. So apparently this area, climbers love it. Have a look at that view. Look at the colour of that water. There's steps here. Check this out. I found steps. No. Yeah. Stay behind an adult, and if you fall, don't push us. We have to thank somebody we met for 2 minutes at the showground caravan park. He saw our van. He must have just seen that I'm mad in the head, and he said, get your van into this site and you'll love that area. But you know what they say, what goes down must come up. Yeah. All right, get sketchy here. Yo, look at the wall. Wow, that's what they climb up. You know what? We can get a bit further down. You get down here so I can take a photo of you. Happy birthday. Get all the way out to that.
Can I come down? Please?
It's hard to get back up though.
He's running away, I can't film it anymore.
Let's do it the Hilux way. And then do you want to see Phil do it?
No,
Yeah, I'll show you Phil.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, onward and upward. We're back to camp and then a little drive out to Cape Tourville. Bugger. A lot more people friendly this walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got
Bay's Sleepy Bay,
Sleepy Bay.
and then Wineglass Bay, the second one.
Oh, okay. The vastness. So there's the lighthouse that keeps all the boats and vessels safe. So from the lighthouse viewing area we can see back to where we're camped. So that's just where we went down that rock face. Energy. You have a seat on the table that Toyota give you when you buy 79.
It's a seat. It's a workbench.
So a couple hundred metres from camp we go down another hill, Bluestone Bay, and it's hard to fathom that where we were at camp, we walked out and we were 40 metres from the ocean, and then 200 metres down the road we're at sea level. Amazing. But it does come with rules. Day use only. We're the only ones here. This is a real untouched bit of Tassie. I guess we were lucky to be told about this place. And then, you know, the saying, he who seeks shall find. We looked for it on a hunch too. We weren't sure if we'd even be able to get here with the van. Have a look at it. Bit of low range work. Back to camp now for some dinner. Oh my God, there's a caravan up here. Oh, those expander outbacks are pretty good, apparently.
What you making?
I'm making some garlic bread, yes.
Smells garlicky in here.
And look at this garlic bread. Oh, check out that finished product. And what is that noise? Are you stuffed?
Yeah. He needs a winch.
The old trophy truck stuff.
Get out of here.
I want a bit.
There's no bit to have.
Millie just had some.
Yeah. Turn it off, we're gonna get in trouble.
Done. Uh-oh.
I'm back. Garlic bread's getting there. Pasta's cooked. We mix this in.
Oh.
That's how good the Jayco fridge is. So it looks like one thing we may not have accounted for, and that's water. I never got that second water container under the tray, and we're slowly running out of water in the van. So the Tasmanian water we found, it's got a lot of chlorine taste and smell to it. So even after bottling it and putting it in the Engle, we can't drink it cold. It tastes chloriney in the coffee. So we're sort of using it now for washing up and cleaning of the hands. When we get to Hobart, we might have another test and see what the tap water actually tastes like. So nightfall, and I promised the kids that if I did hear anything out in the bush, that I would wake them, hoping to see a devil.
How sick. Go find my shoes. Oh, there he is.
Just a ringtail possum.
He's not even worried about you, Den. Oh, let me start, look.
Then a couple hours later, I hear another disturbance. So I sneak back out of the caravan to find that it was only an owl. Sorry, mate. So I'm heading for that cliff for first light. Wow, it's just dropped like 10 degrees coming down these stairs. Wow. So we bought this monocular it's a night vision camera. It's advertised at 4K, and here's some of the footage from it. But I guess you get what you pay for. So I googled monocular night vision camera. I was hoping to use something like this together with the GoPros and the DJI Osmo that Shell got me, the Action 4. But I think this can just be something we leave at home. So it's time to leave this awesome camp. A must visit. Funny thing too, a couple of the Tasmanians have said to me that we talk different. They say to us, we have different accents. The Tasmanians know that we're from New South Wales, and not because of the number plate, because how we speak. So what am I doing here? Well, a test. So when I did fit up that cradle to the chassis of this 79 in an earlier video, we did get a little bit of negative feedback, as to many people didn't understand how you could mount a winch that way. Now typically you do bolt a winch to a bar through the front of the bar, not through the bottom. But as I've showed before and have been winching on bullet truck for 2 decades maybe, with the winch bolted from the bottom, it can be done that way. I'll never forget this day, we broke the output shaft at the base of this climb. So yes, we had the motor to run, to use the winch, but we had no drive. It took us all day to get out of this. Now what I wanted to prove here, I backed the caravan and the 79 down into a spot where I then put it only in neutral.
No drive.
So we're over 5 ton here and no drive. It's not even going to pull the hook up the hill, is what I read on one of the comments. But I pulled like 5.2 ton. Pretty steep, bit of a rut. That was just in neutral. And it was actually a good exercise to do because we got tension on that 15 or so meters we had out. So in case now we do need it in a real life situation, it'll be nice and taut through there. So we're running a little bit early for our check-in time. So we decided to ditch the van and go for a hike, as no caravans are actually allowed where we plan to go. What an amazing stay that was. White Wall, highly recommend it. Reminded me a lot of Steep Point in WA. Just coming down that hill earlier, I had the downhill assist on, but it didn't seem to work, and we're just wondering if it was because we got a trailer hooked up, because the brake actually felt like it was depressed. But I couldn't physically feel the car pulling up. Alright, next camp is a national park one, not far from here. We had to book this one. There are lots of free camps in Tassie, but it is first in, best dressed. Okay, we're gonna unload the caravan, leave it here. Our check-in time's not for a couple of hours. Wineglass Bay.
Hey Dan,
Yeah.
you right?
Yeah. Oh, well, you mean with the 40 kilos on my back? I got lunch. Actually, I got a little bit of breakfast, a hearty lunch, and then a touch of afternoon tea, and then
Oh, and look at these lovely kids.
40 minutes to the
Nothing on
lookout.
their back, and me, nothing on my back either. Thanks, Dan. Good morning.
I gotcha.
You gonna hold it? Wow.
I'm running.
Happy birthday!
And there's a big wave and Dad's surfing. Whoa, you're so cool. And Millie's doing dog paddle. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, that was cool.
So nice. How lucky are you to get the weather? In the early 1800s, whalers and sealers worked this area, and at the end of their days towing in their butchered sea life, the bay would turn red like wine from the blood of these animals. And being the shape of a glass, well, there you have it. So well worth a visit. So we saw the lookout, now we're heading to the beach. It's 1,000 steps. So we go down 1,000 steps to have a swim. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 551, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50, 999, 1,000. Happy birthday to you. Look at that. Let's get in that water.
How was it, Nicholas?
It was rough.
It was rough?
Yeah.
I saw you get dumped a few times.
Next move. 3.5 hour, 8k to Hazzard's beach. Oh, beautiful. There's no wind here.
Oh, look at it.
Wow.
Oh.
What's this one called? Hazzard's beach.
Yeah.
So what's the hazard? There's no
Maybe the
surf.
rough one.
No surf is the hazard. Mum's going to swim here, I believe.
I do too.
The girls are going to swim.
Mom.
Catch those big waves. Turns out the name came from an American whaler, Richard Hazzard.
Oh, beach. What a beautiful walk.
Beautiful cool breeze up here now.
Great walk.
How many hours?
I don't know.
We're on to 4 hours, including our breaks.
Yep.
Kids are killing it. Huge day, massive walk. We're back at the caravan. I've just got to film this. Some person's parked. Look how they've parked. If this bloke comes back to hook up his caravan, he's not able to. Oh, I don't understand. Some people just do not think. Wow. I'd probably be able to hook it up on an angle if it was ours, but I wouldn't be happy. So we were lucky enough to snag a spot in the national park campground just for the one night. Enough room for us and powered at a very reasonable price. And we've got a walkway right next to us that leads to the beach.
Hello.
Hello.
When you score like a perfect spot to
I
camp.
know. Wow, the coastline is amazing here. Oh, Mum's going in. Have a look at this place. Count her in. 3, 2. Yeah, it's the water's about, I'd say, 14 degrees down here. Victorians don't think so, but us cockroaches, we're used to like 16, 18. She's not even getting her hair wet.
Smoker. Happy hour. It's like we're at work. I mean on the ladder. We don't get food like that at work, but the ladder. The 3-footers here with us.
Nice. Enjoy, everybody.
So we just worked out that I saw a sunrise where we were this morning at Whitewater Wall, and now we've driven around only 20 or so minutes back into the national park. We've done that huge walk, and now I have the opportunity to witness a sunset on water as well. So that means we get a sunrise and a sunset within 20 kilometers of each other over water. Nuts. Although we do get that at home, we can go to Bondi and see the sunrise, and then drive up to Rose Bay, look at the harbour and see the sunset. But not too many other places that offer that. Bit of corn on the cob for the kids.
Is he still asleep?
So there might have been some funny business there, and I might have been having a little kip. We did so much walking. Kip. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please join us for part 3 as we have so much more to show you from this beautiful little island. And as always,
Thanks for watching.